So some blessings may come upon me. Yeah, Shri Bhagavan Uvacha. What is Shri Bhagavan saying about? How do I talk? How should my speech be? For my own peace and others' peace. How should I speak? We'll hear from Shri Bhagavan first. Arvind Prabhu, do you think we should record?
It's already started, Mataji.
Or record? Okay. Okay, Prabhu. So it is being recorded. And later on, if we have to take that off, we could always make it private, right, Prabhu?
Yeah, anyway, I'm doing private only now.
Okay, Prabhu. Stress free. ठीक है. So we will hear from Shri Bhagavan Vacha, and then we'll hear from Srila Prabhupada also about this. Anudvegakaram vakyam satyam priyahitam chayat. Svadhyayam. I will share the screen so you can see where we are going, dear devotees. All of you heard that right? This is my Prayaschitta Katha. Something I'm praying that I may be able to do better, offer it better. This is in 17th chapter. Austerity of speech. Charity, austerity of speech. Yes, yeah. This one. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Anudvegakaram Vakyam Satyam Priyahitam Chayata Swadhyayabhyasanam Chaiva Vanmayam Tapauchyate. We'll do it 2 more times. Anudvegakaram Vakyam Satyam Priyahitam Chayata Swadhyayabhyasanam Chaiva Vanmayam Tapauchyate. Anudvegakaram Vakyam Satyam Priyahitam Chayata Swadhyayabhyasanam Chaiva Vanmayam Tapauchyate. Vanmayam Tapauchyate. Vak, speech, voice. The austerity of speech, the austerity of voice is this. Vanmayam Tapauchyate. That speech, that speech which has no udvega, no gush, no vega. No vega, no gush. Anudvegakaram. The speech with no gush. Vakyam, the words with no gush. No gush. Those words that does not cause agitation in others. So if my words are coming that gushy from an agitated place, it will agitate others. So speech that does not agitate others, it means first I have to stay not agitated. And only from that place can this speech come out, which does not agitate others. Anudvegakaram Vakyam. Satyam, truthful, trustworthy. Priyahitam Chayata. Beneficial, gentle, pleasing, soothing. Priyahitam Chayata. Uplifting, soothing, beneficial. Priyahitam Chayat. Swadhyaya Abhyasanam. Swadhyaya Abhyasanam. Abhyasa is to practice. Swadhyaya, studying the Vedic literature. To be close in touch with the truth, absolute truth. Reciting Sri Bhagavan Vacha. Reciting those words that are uttered by Bhagavan and Bhagavatas. That recitation of that is the austerity of the speech, austerity of the voice. So every day reciting. Reciting, yes, we can say Shastra, but reciting what Bhagavan has said about Bhagavan, from Bhagavatas. I should be reciting this. And then my voice will be purified and will be austere. There will be some strength in that. Strength of austerity. Swadhyaya Abhyasanam Chaiva. So every day reciting the shlokas. And those Anudvegakaram Vakyam, Satyam, Priyahitam Chayat. So four things. One is, of course, the recitation to remind us of the absolute truth. Reciting the shlokas is not just for the only recitation's sake, because this recitation of the Shastra will give us an opportunity to hear the reality, to have a greater perspective, a bigger picture, not just get fixated with my narrow thinking and agitation in my narrow world. So when I am reciting the Shastra, it will broaden my vision and it will give a bigger picture. A bigger picture of who I am, where I belong to, how tiny am I, that I don't have to get agitated and worked up in my zone. So it is like breaking our barriers, breaking our cocoons when we are reciting the Vedic literature, the Shastra. It can break the barriers, our cocoons of our mind, limited mind, narrow mind. That's Swadhyaya Abhyasana. And of course, we heard about Anudvegakaram Vakyam, not to agitate others. Satyam, truthfulness, Priyahitam Cha, pleasing. So these dear devotees, Bhagavan Sri Bhagavana Uvacha, he says that this is the austerity of tapa, of Vani, voice. Voice is meant to be utilized like this. Not in a way that my mind dictates, but voice is meant to be utilized like this, as Sri Bhagavan Uvacha has instructed. There should not be vega. Like that. And we will hear, the translation. We kind of heard it anyway. Austerity of speech consists in speaking words that are truthful, pleasing, beneficial, and not agitating to others. Not agitating to others. And also in regularly reciting Vedic literature. And the purport. Can one of you, dear devotees, would you like to read the purport, please? Unmute karke.
Hare Krishna.
Yes, please.
Someone wants to read?
Go ahead, Prabhu. I want it, but you go ahead.
Okay, Matai, thank you. One should not speak in such a way as to agitate the minds of others. Of course, when a teacher speaks, He can speak the truth for the instruction of his students. But such a teacher should not speak to those who are not his students if he will agitate their minds. This is penance as far as talking is concerned. Besides that, one should not talk nonsense. The process of speaking in spiritual circles is to say something upheld by the scriptures. One should at once quote from scriptural authority to back up what he is saying. At the same time, such talk should be very pleasurable to the ear. By such discussions, one may derive the highest benefit and elevate human society. There is a limitless stock of Vedic literature, and one should study this. This is called penance of speech. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Hare, Hare, thank you. This is called penance of speech. So one thing is, talk something that is upheld by the scriptures. It should be in line with the scriptures, not in line with the mind, not in line with the popular vote. That's one thing. Speak something that is upheld by the scriptures. Second thing is, speak in a way that it is pleasing, pleasurable to the ear. Pleasurable or beneficial. Beneficial. And speak the truth for the instruction of his students. Truthful. So this is what Srila Prabhupada is saying. The process of speaking in spiritual circle is to say something upheld by the scriptures. So these are the qualities, dear devotees. The four things, right? Truthful, pleasing, beneficial, and not agitating to others, and in line with the scriptures. Are these always possible? What is it that cannot be compromised, especially in the setting of a teacher and a student, or a parent disciplining the child? Is pleasing possible at that time? If they have to discipline, it will not be pleasing to the child or student. Truthful, sometimes the truth may look like compromised. Ashwadama hataha kunjaraha, like Lord Krishna, he instructed Yudhishthira to say that. He had to do that so there can be dharma samstapana. So, truthful may sometimes be not totally totally followed. Truthful. Not totally. And pleasing, sometimes it will not be pleasing when disciplining. But beneficial. Beneficial is the key. It has to be beneficial to others. That is one thing that cannot be compromised. It has to be beneficial. When a teacher is chastising the student or a parent disciplining the child will be agitated. Student will be agitated. It will not be so pleasing to the ears, but that will be beneficial for the student, for the child to be disciplined. Yeah. So in this way, beneficial cannot be compromised. Yes, dear devotees. Open for the discussion now. You want to say something? What do you want to say, please? What are your thoughts? Prabhu, I think we can stop the recording, Prabhu. Is that okay? Because when the devotees speak, we don't want everything to just go on like that. Yes, Mataji, now we can just speak very carefree. Yes, please, Vrindrani Mataji.
I am just bewildered that when you're saying this is your Prayaschitta class, I can't imagine you ever speaking